All right, and welcome to a Waycross Community Media production of men's varsity basketball. Tonight we have got the Northwest Knights and the Edgewood Cougars. Northwest coming into this game looking for their first win of the season, starting out 0-3, coming off of a tough loss to Woodward last Saturday. Edgewood on a 2-game win streak here with a 1-0 conference record. They're coming off of a win Tuesday against Clinton Massey.
And now the starters for your Northwest Knights. Number 1, keep on Grant.
As we have the starting lineup for the Northwest Knights here.
Number 2, Elijah Horton.
The junior varsity game was very exciting, so we're looking forward to the varsity game here. The Edgewood Cougars prevailed in the first game.
Number 12,
Northwest Knights are, they've won the conference 4 out of the last 5 years. Last year Mount Healthy got in, but previous 4 years Northwest Knights were on top. See if they can get their winning ways back.
And that's tough to do, Tom. And for those of you at home, I'm Shane Coleman here with Tom Hall. And you said they won the conference a couple of years in a row now, and that is not an easy thing to do. So Northwest looking to get back at those winning ways tonight. As I stated earlier, looking for their first win of the season. And Tom, as you had said earlier, the JV game that we did earlier, that was a great game, hoping that this is a little bit like that.
Yeah, that was an exciting up and down the court, well-played game, so hopefully we'll get more of the same here. Now, one key point to mention here, I think, is this is Northwest's first conference game. So even though they're 0-3, if they can win tonight, it's a good start in the conference. And these conference games that matter.
Yep. And we are just about ready to go here, and the tip-off goes to the Cougars. Northwest in the white, Edgewood in the dark blue. Edgewood going to set their offense, work around the perimeter here. Stops and pops from 3, and he got it. And a quick 3-point lead for Edgewood, and that's how the JV game started off too.
It did, yeah. Number 5, Shepard made that shot. That's exactly how the JV game started.
Northwest going to set up their offense. He gets a nice screen. Edgewood rotates over. And he can't handle that one, and that's going to be over and back. That's going to be Edgewood ball.
It was an unforced turnover.
And I'll say one thing. We've seen it already here on their first possession, and we saw it in the previous game and also during warm-ups. This Edgewood team, they can really shoot the ball.
Yeah, they were, the first half especially in that earlier game, they were deadly.
He takes another 3.
Oh,
that one does not fall. Edgewood gets that rebound, though.
Yeah.
They work it down low, and we've got a foul on Northwest.
Frazier fed it into Shepard, and Shepard got fouled on his way in there. So they called in foul on number 12, Sanders, for the Knights.
And that is Shepard at the line for Edgewood, and he is currently number 4 leading scorer in the Southwest Ohio Conference, and he's also the number 4 rebounder. So a big part of their offense. And he hits that one.
Yeah, he's only got 5 points in the game, right?
Yeah. So Northwest going to work it around the perimeter here. They need to get on the board here. Down 5-0 early.
Let's go hard. Stand up, stand up.
And another unforced error by Northwest.
Oh.
And they're going to let them play here. Northwest ends up getting it back.
That's what they call jump ball there.
Northwest still staying up. And they turn it
nice
over. Here
steal.
comes Edgewood. He's driving, and an easy layup.
Oh, there's number 4, Frazier.
And a timeout called by Northwest. Edgewood with a quick 7-0 run to start this one off.
Yeah, Frazier stole the ball, then went in and made the basket. So, yeah, the Northwest Knights want to call a timeout here and break that momentum real quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this game get out of hand that quick. I mean, you're not even 2 minutes in, down 7-0. You got to do anything you can to get back in this one quick.
The Edgewood cheerleaders are doing flips, which it takes some courage on a hardwood floor with no mat.
That is not something I would ever want to attempt.
No, me neither.
I am perfectly happy with my feet on the ground.
Yeah, those are the Edgewood cheerleaders, and two of them were doing hand flips on the floor here a moment ago.
All right, we are back with the action here. Northwest going to take it up the floor. Sets a screen for him. He drives it down low, puts up a shot, no good. Edgewood with another rebound. And here come the Cougars.
Frazier again.
Edgewood working it around the perimeter. Looks like they're going to slow pace down here, work it around. Gets a screen. Northwest rotates over nicely. Takes a three. In and out. Northwest gets the rebound. Knight's going to push it up the floor. In and out. No good. Edgewood with the rebound.
Sanders had a nice shot, but didn't go.
So Northwest still looking for that elusive first basket of the night. Edgewood going to work it around the perimeter here. This is a team that enjoys the three ball. He takes another deep three. He got that one. 10-0 run to start this game off for Edgewood. Northwest going to push it quick to try and get momentum at three. And he got it.
They got it.
Northwest on the board.
All right, that was Hill that made that shot.
Looks like the net got stuck inside the rim there. And they only gave him a 2 on that. So it's 10-2 now. Northwest at that full court press.
They've changed it to
And he
three.
steals it from him. Here come the Knights. And we have an off-ball foul here.
They're calling that on the...
We got number 21 for Northwest on the foul.
Knights, yeah. That's Hill.
Take a look here. Looks like he just put an arm bar on him all the way down the court. Wouldn't let him get over to play defense, and you can't do that. So Edgewood going to inbound the ball. Northwest going to press him down the floor. Edgewood beats it, and they get across midcourt. Kicks it out. And another deep three for the Cougars. That one's not going to fall, but they get the rebound. He puts up another shot. No good. Battle for the ball. Edgewood comes up with it. No, he loses it again. Loose ball. And that ball goes out of bounds, and we are going to stay here with Edgewood ball.
Edgewood, yeah. Yeah, it's Frazier fighting for the ball, and it rolled toward the sideline. It was touched by one of the Knights.
Edgewood inbounds it here. Working the perimeter again. He kicks it out. Had a shot for a second, but he couldn't corral the ball. So Edgewood going to keep working it around. He's going to drive on him, takes a shot, and it's blocked. Edgewood gets that ball back, though. Takes another three, and he got that one.
Shepard again.
Edgewood shooting lights out from three-point range tonight. Score 13-3 here in the first. Northwest going to take it up the floor. And a nice strip there by Edgewood. Here come the Cougars. Oh, he took it right back from him. Nice hustle by the Knights.
Yeah, Brooks stole it and then had it stolen from him.
Driving on it, and he hits that one. And that's just a good hustle play there by Northwest.
That was.
And there's that aggressive defense Northwest is playing. And they're going to call that play dead. He kicked the ball, so that's going to stay with Edgewood. Playing a little soccer out here in this one. Edgewood inbounds it, takes another three. That one's off, but they get a rebound. And an easy way in and get that one back.
Yeah, Frazier.
Oh, we had a ref fall down there.
Yeah, he hit it pretty hard.
And another strip. Here comes Edgewood. He's going up. He got it and the foul, and he went down hard.
He did.
Good sportsmanship being shown by Northwest, though, to help him up. So the basket counts, and we get a shot here on the free throw. Got him right in the side of the head.
Yeah, that's number
Some good sportsmanship there being shown. He helps him up.
Number 15, Allen, toward the basket. Looks a little worse for the wear, but he'll be all right. He's going to stay in.
We got more subs coming in here, Northwest. So here comes the one free throw on the and one. And he makes that one. That'll make the score 18-5, Edgewood. Edgewood is off and rolling here in the first quarter.
They sure are.
And they come back, and they're going to run a man-to-man defense, it looks like here. No, we got... They're going to work it around.
Not hard, Jalen. Good take, Diego.
He had a shot, but he hesitates. He kicks it back out. No, Edgewood is going to run a zone, it looks like. Working on his man, looking for a pass. Kicks it out. He's up top. They work it down in the corner. They work it back up top. He's got a wide open three, and he can't get it to go. And they get it right back.
Follow up.
Edgewood gets another rebound. They hold on to this one. And they're going to get it up the floor quick. Loses the handle, but he gets it back. And Northwest with that aggressive defense there. Edgewood going to work the perimeter again. Takes an off-balance shot. Doesn't get it to go. Battle for the ball. Edgewood going to come up with it. Takes a three. And he got that one again.
Shepard again. He's quite a basketball player, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, as we said earlier, he's the number 4 leading scorer in the conference, and he shows why on that one. And so far early in this one, it has been all Cougars. He's going to drive on them. And we got to travel against Northwest. So that'll be Cougar ball. Another sub there for Northwest. Northwest employing that full court press again. Nice little play there to get free. Cuts him back off though. They double him. He splits the defense there. Gets it down low for an easy lay-in. Nice display of offense by the Edgewood Cougars.
Yeah, Brooks. Knights tried to get that ball away from him. They tried, and he just managed to hang on to the dribble.
Northwest ball now. They're working it around the perimeter. He's going to drive. And we got a whistle here, and we got a foul.
Yeah, he got mugged by the Landingham, number 23 of the Cougars.
Subs coming in for both teams. And that was on the floor, so this is going to be an inbound, no shots. Dumps it in over the defender, kicks it out for a three, off the rim. Northwest gets the rebound though, kicks it back out, takes a deep three. He got it. That was flat-footed too.
There's number 2, Horton, for the Knights.
Edgewood trying to break that full court press. They get it down to the corner, takes a three, wide open, and he hits it.
Number 1, Gambrell.
Edgewood is shooting the lights out
They
tonight.
are, and it's by a bunch of different players.
Northwest working it around. They're driving to the hole, and he got it. He gets that friendly bounce. We have a stoppage here. We got substitutions for both teams. 36.5 seconds to go here. Edgewood leads this one 26-10 in the first quarter. Cougars inbound the ball. And Northwest ends up stripping that. An errant pass there, scramble for the ball. Edgewood ends up with it. He takes a three, no good. Edgewood gets the ball back. They're going to work it around, possibly working for that last shot. It looks like they are going to wait or work for one last shot before the end of the quarter. He drives, he loses it, but we have a foul.
Number 2. Called on
Northwest, number 2, Elijah
Horton.
First, team's fourth.
Looked like there were 2 or 3 nights I could have called that one on.
Yeah, looking at the replay, there's a bunch of white jerseys in the area they could have called it on.
They were.
Edgewood going to take one last shot here. A deep three. He hits it at the buzzer. Wow, what a shot by number 15. That is Allen. What a deep three. He nails it. So after the first quarter, it has been all Cougars here, 29-10. As we head to the break here between quarters, a lot of talks need to be had here by one side.
Yeah, I'm struck early on here by the depth of the Cougars, the scoring depth.
Yeah, it's everybody. I mean, they had Shepard, who's the number 4 leading scorer in the conference, but I mean, everybody on this team shooting the lights out now.
Yeah, they are. And Frazier had baskets. And Shepard, Allen. A very impressive performance. See if they can keep it up. The Knights, meanwhile, if I'm the coach, I think I'm trying to tell them to slow it down a little bit on offense, to be a little less frantic.
Yeah, it looks like they need to slow it down, just play their game here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you try to play the other team's style of play, and it just doesn't work for you. So if you're Northwest, you got to slow down, just play your game. You still got 3 quarters to go. It's all kinds of time to get back in this.
Yeah, and don't allow the unforced errors.
Exactly.
Those will just kill you.
So here we go, second quarter. Northwest starts with the ball. He's going to drive to the hole, and he loses the handle, and Edgewood takes over. Sounded like some contact there, but no call, and Northwest going to take that one. And he loses the handle, but we got a foul here. And we're going to be heading to the line shooting 2.
We call that on Allen.
Personal foul, Edgewood, number 15, Caleb Allen, his first, team second.
And a nice steal there on the replay by Northwest. It leads to those 2 shots.
Yeah,
Yep, got him right across the arm.
It was Nuri that made the steal. It was a good play.
So here we go, shooting 2 here for the Knights. And he makes the first.
It's Willis at the line.
Substitutions here for Northwest. And he makes them both. 2 big baskets there for Northwest to try and get back in this game. And Edgewood easily breaks the press there. He's got all day to shoot that one, and he hits it.
It was Scott. I think that's his first basket of the game.
Edgewood really likes to play that fast style of offense. A deep 3 attempt, and he does not get the friendly bounce. Edgewood going to take over here. A wide open 3, and that's off the mark, but Edgewood gets the rebound. He puts it up, can't get it. And that's going to stay here with Edgewood. Edgewood doing a nice job of getting offensive rebounds early in this one. Ball back in bounds.
Yeah, they are doing a good job, and number 4, Frazier, has been a big part of that.
Edgewood going to work it around the perimeter. They're going to cut to the hole, kicks it back out. Back up top, takes a 3. Doesn't get the bounce, and that rebound goes to Northwest. And here come the Knights on the break. He goes for the layup, and he gets it. Nice job there by Northwest. The Knights going to press on defense, and we've got a foul here. That's
Personal foul Northwest. Number 1, Kevon Grant, his second, team's fifth.
take another look at that last basket by Northwest. That was an excellent job on the fast break.
He really elevated, didn't he?
Edgewood takes over here, inbounding the ball, setting up their offense. Makes his man miss, and he gets by him for the deuce.
Oh,
Nice little move there.
Oh, sure was.
Northwest going to try and go right down the floor, too. He gets to the hole. He draws a foul. That's number 3 on Edgewood going to get called for that foul.
That's Willis.
Personal foul Edgewood.
I'm sorry, Edgewood. That'd be Scott.
That is number 2, Horton at the line for Northwest. Can't get the first one to go. We got a substitution for Northwest.
Diego! Diego! Diego out! Come out, come out! Darius over there!
So we're shooting 1 here. And he can't get that to go, but Northwest gets the rebound and it gets taken, but he gets it right back. He's going to drive to the hole. Can't get it to go. And Edgewood comes up with it after a couple people tipped it. And here come the Cougars up the floor. They work the perimeter again. Gets a nice screen there. Northwest rotates over. They're going to let him play there. A little contact, no harm, no foul. They drive the lane, kicks it back out. He takes a deep 3. No good.
Oh.
And we have a foul on the... Actually, no, that doesn't appear to be a foul. Looks like it hit the top part of the harness of the basket there, and that's going to be Northwest ball.
Yeah, I think that's what they're calling there, the backboard.
Zone! Diego, high post! Darius, short. Let's go!
Knights take the ball up the floor. They're going to work around the perimeter here. Runs into his own player, but he maintains possession. They're going to try and work it. No, he's going to kick it back out. Takes a 3. No good. Northwest ends up getting that rebound, though. He's going to drive, kick it back out. Drives, and he swats that one. And that's going to stay Northwest ball. Nice block there by Edgewood.
Yeah, Brooks and Frazier underneath the basket are a couple of defensive stalwarts here for the Edgewood Cougars.
Northwest going to inbound it here. They get it in. He's going to drive, kick it back out. They're going to work the perimeter. He's driving again. A floater, and he hits it. It's a nice touch shown on that.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Here comes Edgewood back down floor with it. Northwest trying to cut him off at the pass there, but they get by anyway. They're going to work the perimeter. Kicks it back out. They're going to slow it down a little bit here, run their offense. They're going to work it around. Setting up a play here. Gets a nice screen. Kicks it out, just out of reach of the Northwest defender. He drives, kicks it over, and it's swatted. And it goes out of play, but that's going to stay with Edgewood. But Northwest with a nice block there.
Yeah, Nuri has made some excellent defensive plays underneath the basket for the Knights.
Going out corner, Desana. Watch it going out corner.
Here we go, starting play back up. Edgewood going to inbound the ball. They kick it back out. Working around, takes a 3, and he hits that one too. And that's Frazier again. He's number 5 in the conference in field goal percentage.
He's having a big game.
Yeah, he's definitely playing lights out for him so far.
Yeah, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Northwest going to pull up from 3, and he hits it.
Oh, there we go.
Little tit for tat there.
Yeah, Grant, number 1.
Edgewood breaks the press there. He boots it. Northwest takes it. Knight's going to drive to the hole.
No.
Can't get it to go. Edgewood with the rebound. And here come the Cougars pushing it up the floor. A running shot, can't get it to go. Northwest gets it.
Oh.
They've got numbers. He takes the layup and he gets it and one. Big play there for the Knights.
Down here at the other end of the court, number 5, Shepard, fell pretty hard on the floor. He's going to stay out there.
And it looks like we've got a 30-second timeout by Edgewood. Northwest desperately trying to get back in this game. We got a little under 3.5 to go. They're down 15.
They were down 19 at one point, so they've actually crawled back a little bit.
There's another shot of that 3 we saw earlier. So we'll be shooting a free throw here coming out of the timeout.
Edgewood brought a lot of fans with them tonight. The stands behind us are very full of Edgewood fans.
Yeah, there's a lot of blue and silver behind us.
It's a long drive, too. Edgewood is roughly halfway between Middletown and Hamilton.
Yeah, Trenton, not a walking distance, that's for sure.
No.
So we got one shot here for the Knights.
Sean, what do you have, Sean?
And he hits it.
The shot went in. No, the basket went in. The shot went in.
It appears we have some confusion here.
Go, match up.
Looked like we had a little confusion for a second. He was only shooting one there. Edgewood going to inbound it now. Here come the Cougars. He splits the defense, and here we go. Edgewood going to slow the pace down a little bit here. They're going to set up an offense. Doesn't need the screen. Cross-court pass and it's clicked off. Knights have numbers again. Drives to the hole. And we've got a foul, it looks like.
That was an ill-advised pass across the court.
Yeah, those can be good or bad, and oftentimes they're bad.
Yeah, didn't have enough zip on it. We're told it was tipped.
He makes the first shot.
Here's a replay. Well, yeah.
He
Number 1
definitely
tipped
did.
it. Yep. That's why ball didn't have much zip. It was tipped.
Number 12, Sanders, shooting his second free throw, and he hits them both. So Northwest slowly but surely climbing back in this game. They cut the lead down to 12 now. 3:04 to go in the half. Edgewood beats the press. He pulls up, can't get it to go. A couple Knights there, but the Cougars end up with the rebound. They kick it back out. He works it back out top. In the corner, pulls up for a 3, and he's got it. Frazier is lights out right now for Edgewood.
He's really something.
Northwest going to work it for another 3 attempt. No good. Frazier with that rebound for Edgewood, and here come the Cougars. Edgewood with another 3, but that's an air ball. Northwest comes up with it, and here come the Knights, and they're going to push it fast up the floor. Looking down low, and they kick it back out. No. And it looks like it was deflected by Edgewood. It's going to stay here for Northwest. There's another shot of that 3 by Frazier for Edgewood, giving it the 3-ball sign down the floor. Northwest inbounds the ball here. Drives to the hole. He's got it and one.
Sanders again. He's had a big game.
The Northwest starting to work the ball down low a little bit here in the second quarter.
Yeah.
He's second, team sixth. Basket was good at the line.
Edgewood slow to rotate over, and they end up getting the foul.
Yeah, it's one of their keys to being able to climb back into this game here. A 13-point game now.
That's number 12, Sanders, at the line again. Shooting one after the end one. And he makes it again. Cuts the lead back down to 12. 39-27. Edgewood leads here, just under 2 minutes to go in the half. Edgewood breaks the press there. They're going to work it around. He's going to back him down, kick it out. To the corner, Frazier with another three attempt. He doesn't get that one to fall. Northwest with the rebound. Here come the Knights. Puts it up, no good. Edgewood rebounds it. Some tough defense being played by the Knights on that rebound. He breaks the press. Here they go. He steals it right from him. Here comes Northwest on the break. And a little contact, but no foul called. The Northwest bench wanting a foul, but they don't get it. Edgewood setting up an offense here. They're going to kick it around the perimeter. And they leave Frazier open for a three. He misses that one. Northwest gets the rebound. Here come the Knights. Drives to the hole. Doesn't get that one. And they're going to get him for over the back, I believe.
Called Nuri on that one.
So that's going to be Edgewood ball. Nice effort, but just a little too aggressive.
Yeah. Right there.
Can't go over the back.
It's kind of an unfortunate foul. I don't think Nuri meant to do anything wrong there at all. He just saw himself going for the ball.
Yeah, and that's one of those big man fouls that you usually see down low. Northwest putting the pressure on him here with 30 seconds to go in the half. Edgewood does get it across midcourt. And we got a travel here. Took too many steps to line up that shot, and that's going to be Northwest ball. Some substitutions for both teams here. Northwest going to inbound the ball here.
Coach is yelling for him to play the last shot.
Northwest is biding their time here, waiting for one shot. Edgewood going to press them, though. And they triple team there. And that shot is not going to go anywhere near the basket. And that's going to be, now we have some confusion here.
I think, looks like giving the ball to Northwest.
Yeah, it looked like they originally were going to give it to Edgewood, but I guess they're saying the ball was deflected, and so Northwest gets it with under a second, takes a shot, and no good. So that will do it for the first half of play here at Northwest. The Edgewood Cougars lead this one 39-27.
If I play sports for my school, I will have more confidence. I will get better grades.
I will learn how to show good sportsmanship.
I will be more physically fit. I will learn how to handle wins and losses in sports and in life. I will have more school spirit.
I'll learn how to work together. I will learn to set goals and work to reach them.
I'll make good decisions off the field. If I play sports for my school, If I play sports for my school, I will learn how to be a leader.
right, we are just about ready to get started here in the second quarter, or second half. 39-27, Edgewood Cougars lead the Northwest Knights. And Tom, I got to tell you, that first half, especially in the first quarter, Edgewood was lights out from three-point range.
Yeah, they could do a little wrong in the first quarter. They ran up a 19-point lead, but the Knights have been able to shave it down to 12 points, and we'll see what happens here. But the Cougars were not shooting anywhere near as well in the second quarter as they were in the first quarter.
No, they were, I wouldn't say ice cold, but they were definitely lukewarm.
Yes. And they were hot in the first quarter.
Who's on the ball? Who's on the ball? There he is.
All right, looks like Edgewood going to start with the ball here in the second half. And they get the ball inbounded, and the second half is underway here at Northwest High School. And Edgewood works it around, takes a shot. No good. Northwest with the rebound. Here come the Knights, going to push it fast up the floor. Drives to the hole, and he's got it. Northwest starting hot to start, and they cut that lead down to 10 early.
Sanders has had a good game.
Yeah, Sanders has been a good part of their offense in this one.
Yes, he has. There's an open shot.
There's a three-pointer. Doesn't get that to go. Here comes Northwest again.
Long.
Edgewood still cold from the three-point line to start the second half. Northwest going to work it around. Kicks it up top, takes a three, and he gets the roll. Here come the Knights. That lead now down to 7.
7 all of a sudden.
I don't know what was said at halftime to the Northwest team, but they must have listened to him. A wide open three attempt, and he hits that one. There's Edgewood hitting those threes again.
Yeah, Shepard.
Northwest quick back down the floor with it.
Shepard accounted for a lot of their points in the first quarter.
Yeah. Northwest going to drive to the hole, puts it up, no good. Edgewood with the rebound. Cougars going to work it up the floor. They're going to slow the pace down a little bit, calling offense here. Northwest playing a little soft on the man-to-man there. They're going to work it around the perimeter. Gets a screen. Takes a three. And in and out. Northwest with the rebound. Here come the Knights.
That was close.
Northwest going to try and go right back to the hole. Almost got that one to go, but we got a foul called on Edgewood. That is
Brooks.
number.
Personal foul, Edgewood, 0, Eric Brooks. His first, team's first.
That'll be number 2, Horton at the line for Northwest, shooting 2. He hits the first one. He cuts that lead down under double digits now. Northwest trying to make a comeback here early in the third quarter.
The line for Northwest, the line for Horton.
One more shot here for Horton. And he hits them both, and we have ourselves an 8-point game now. Northwest with that aggressive full court press again. Edgewood looking to break it. And they do. They come over with the double team. They trap him. He gets rid of the ball. Northwest getting very aggressive with that defense.
Blocking foul.
And that'll be on number 2, Horton.
Number 2, Elijah Horton. His second, team's first.
Edgewood will inbound the ball here. He got a hand on it, but they get the ball back anyway. He gets a hand on it again. That's going out of bounds off of Northwest. The Northwest definitely came to play here in the second half.
Yeah, they've elevated the game a notch, haven't they?
Yeah. I don't know what was said to him at halftime, but these guys must have listened. And we got a block on Northwest. It's on number 1.
Grant. Here's a replay on that.
His third, team's second.
Yeah, he did kind of shove him out of bounds there a little bit. So Edgewood going to take the ball here. Gets a screen, doesn't use it, drives to the hole, and they're going to let him play here. No foul call. He stays down. He's slow to get up.
That's the second
Edgewood
time.
going to take it. He's right there for the easy put in.
Basket number 5.
That's the second time he's hit the floor tonight hard.
Yeah. That one, it worked out for him. He was slow getting up, but he was right there to get the easy bucket.
Yeah.
Northwest going to work it around the perimeter again. He's going to drive, and he's got 4 Cougars right there on him. He still gets a shot up and still hits it. And that's impressive.
That sure was.
Edgewood going to take the ball up the floor again. Drives to the hole, puts it up, and he's got it. That was a nice little move there.
Yeah.
So here come the Knights back down the floor.
Shepard again.
Northwest going to slow the pace down a little bit here. Trying to get him opening. Gets it down in the corner. Gets it back up. Now we're back up top. Still getting it around the perimeter. Drives to the hole, and he's got it. A nice floater. And once again, Sanders, he's been a tough player on offense for Northwest tonight. Edgewood breaks the press. The double team. A deep 3, and that's off the rim. Ball's up in the air. Northwest with the rebound. Here come the Knights. That would have been impressive if he hit that as deep as that was.
Yeah, it would.
Edgewood strips him, and here come the Cougars. Edgewood going to work it around. Nice little cut there. He has a screen, doesn't use it. Drives to the hole, puts it up, and it's good through the contact.
Nice move.
Edgewood pushes that lead back up to 10, and we got a timeout Northwest.
Timeout, Northwest.
That is a timeout of the 60-second variety. Here's a replay of that nice move. Oh no, that was the easy bucket at the other end when Shepard went down hard and cut the easy bucket at the other end. They don't come much easier than that.
No, he was pretty much alone under the basket there.
Tuesday at 10 a.m., Wednesday at 6, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. It also can be seen anytime online at www.waycross.tv.
The Northwest coach was telling his players there to make the right pass. That's what he kept emphasizing. Make the right pass.
And that's a good point. In a game that's only a 10-point game in the third quarter, turnovers will kill you when you're trying to stay in the game.
Yeah, Northwest is not out of this game.
No, not by any stretch. Considering they were down 19 at one point in the first half to battle back to where they're at now.
Yeah.
So Northwest inbounds the ball, and they'll take it into Edgewood territory. They're going to work the perimeter again. Going to drive, kicks it back out. Northwest not really making an attempt to drive to the hole here. They're going to content with perimeter shots. Pulls up for 3. And Edgewood comes up with the rebound there.
That was a nice move by Shepard. He beat Nuri to the rebound, tipped it to his teammate.
It's a long 2, but it goes out. And here come the Knights on the break. And we got a foul, but they're going to say it was on the floor, so we're not shooting shots here. Northwest coach thinks it was a shooting foul, but the refs don't agree.
First foul, Edgewood, number 15, Caleb Allen, his third, team second.
The officials are having a discussion here. So it looks like we're going to add a little bit of time to the clock here. 2:25 now the time left in the third quarter. Appears to be what the officials were discussing, how much time should be on the clock. There's a nice replay of the foul there. Northwest inbounds the ball. They're going to work the perimeter again. He's going to backing down, drives to the hole. No good. Edgewood with the rebound. Here come the Cougars. Pulls up from three. No good. Northwest comes down with it. The Knights are going to push the tempo here. Drives to the hole. No good. Here come the Cougars with that rebound. They're going to push it up the floor, and they're going to slow the pace down a little bit here. Gets a screen. Northwest rotates over. Edgewood still working the perimeter. And we got a travel against Edgewood. Some tough defense there by Northwest.
Yeah, Nuri was on him there. Nuri was the one that sort of forced that.
And we've seen a couple of guys slip here tonight in both games. Kind of wonder about the floor quality tonight.
Yeah, you do, and it's mostly been over on the other side of the court, hasn't it?
Yeah, I know it was raining outside earlier. I don't know if people are bringing in wet shoes or what, but there have been a couple of guys slipping tonight as Northwest takes over here. They work it back up top. Takes a deep three, and he hits it.
Oh, Sanders.
Northwest right back in this game. Sanders has been a big part of that for the Knights. Now a 7-point game. Nice defensive play there by Northwest. Here come the Knights. Drives to the hole again. Once again, Sanders. And the Knights have the momentum. They get it back again. And that's a shooting foul, and the momentum is going over to the Knights right now. They are fired up wearing white jerseys tonight.
That was a horrid sequence for the Cougars. Just about everything went wrong there. Here's the basket. Now they're going to try to inbound it here.
Nice defensive play there by Grant.
That turns into a foul.
We got Horton at the, or no, not Horton, I'm sorry, Sanders at the line, shooting two.
This is right, it'll be a 3-point game so they can pull this off.
He gets the first one to fall. And Sanders has been a big part of this Northwest offense tonight.
He sure has.
The lead now cut down to 4 with just under a minute to go here in the third.
Oh.
He airballs that one, so that's going to be Edgewood ball. So the game is going to stay at 4 points, 48-44. Edgewood leading this one.
We're going to do the press again here.
Northwest has been very aggressive on defense tonight, and they're going to continue to be so. Cuts him off again. They come over with the double team. We had a Cougar hit the floor, but no foul.
Gotta hurry.
And another nice defensive stop by the Knights. The crowd definitely getting into it over on the home side.
They sure are.
This crowd wanted a 10-second violation here, but they're not going to get one.
That was close.
That was a great defensive, great defense there by Northwest. Edgewood going to take the ball here. So Edgewood breaks the press this time. He's going to drive. And we got a foul call, and it's going to be a charge on Edgewood.
That's the third time Shepard's hit the floor. This time he's not getting up.
Yeah, Shepard very slow getting up. The trainer out to check on him. Looks like he's holding his head. Don't know if he hit his head or what happened there.
Here's the replay. He's going into the basket. He runs into Nuri. Calling him charging, you can't really see.
Can't tell from there. I don't know if he hit his chin on the floor or what happened there, but
Nuri had position.
He's not happy when he heads over to the bench. They're wiping up the floor there.
He's going to be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, a couple of these guys for Edgewood have hit the floor tonight. Let's see, there's another one. Oh, yeah. He might have hit his face on the ground there.
Yeah, ouch.
Didn't look like he had a chance to get his hands in front of his face as he fell down. So the Northwest ball here with 40.2 to go in the third quarter. Still trailing by 4. But they have all the momentum right now, and this crowd is definitely getting behind them. Kicks it out. Backs him down, spins.
Travel. No.
No. Looks like it's going to stay Northwest ball here. Looks like a jump ball is what the call was. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, I thought he traveled.
Picks it up. There's 1, 2. Yeah, I think they might have gotten away with a little bit of a walk there, but
yeah.
Edgewood pokes it free. Northwest gets it back, takes a 3. No good. We'll stop it. We got a foul on Edgewood here. And it looks like they're going to say it was before the shot. So Northwest going to inbound the ball here. They dump it down low. Loses it, but he gets it right back. Drives to the hole, puts it up, and he can't get it to fall. Scramble for the ball. Edgewood comes up with it, and they're going to try and break this press. And we got another travel on the Cougars.
Whoa.
Listen to this crowd. They are getting behind the Northwest Knights tonight.
Well, right.
Let's see.
He took a step before he dribbled, yeah.
They are definitely getting the noise behind them here in home crowd.
This game has gotten very interesting.
Oh, yeah. Northwest has been clawing their way back in this thing tooth and nail. They're going to take that, and let's see here. And we got a travel on Northwest. So we have 5/10 of a second left in the third quarter. So Edgewood, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to turn and shoot that quick with Northwest right in their face with that full court press or not, but we'll see. He chucks one and not even close. So that will do it for the third quarter, and we have got ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 48-44, Edgewood leads this one.
Good. 19-point lead at one time has been shaved away.
Northwest has definitely come out fighting in the second half.
Yeah, they have. It's been a very resilient performance on their part.
Northwest High School band doing a nice job as always. The cheerleaders for Northwest doing their best to hype up the home crowd here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. And you see there on your screen the phone number and the website for the Waycross Volunteer. If you enjoy what we're doing here tonight and you think you want to be a part of that, you can call that phone number right there or visit that website and see if they have something there for you that you'd want to do. So fourth quarter, 4-point lead for the Cougars as they start with the ball. This has been one exciting ball game. Edgewood going to work it around the perimeter here. He gets a screen.
Come on, stay.
He's going to drive, pulls up, and he hits that one.
We got Shepard back in the game, number 5 for the Cougars. It's got to be good news for the Edgewood team.
It's good to see he's okay, not too banged up. Northwest going to work the perimeter here, takes a shot, and he hits it.
Good. Sanders.
And they just cut that lead right on down to 3 points. That press has been effective in the second half for Northwest, but Edgewood's able to break it on that one. They got.
Come on, he's looking that way.
And that's looking like it's off of Northwest there. It's going to be Edgewood ball. He's got a guy wide open from 3, and he hits it.
Oh, Shepard.
That's Shepard again. Here comes Northwest with it. I'll tell you what, there's no quitting these Northwest Knights tonight. They're going to come right back at them. So work the perimeter here. Pulls up from 3. Doesn't get the roll. We got a jump ball, it looks like. And that is going to stay with Northwest. So nice effort there. And there's another look at that 3 at the other end. Shepard had all day to shoot that one.
Open under the basket.
Nice little shot there.
Yeah.
That was Sanders again. Sanders been a big part of this offense for the Knights.
Yeah, the Cougars were a little slow on that. You can't leave.
And that's going to go out of bounds. A bad pass, and the Knights take over. And we got a timeout. Edgewood taking a 60-second timeout here. The Knights trying to ride that momentum and build some more of it. This is going to be an exciting finish to this game with 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter, a 4-point game. And Northwest, they have climbed tooth and nail back from being down 19 in the first quarter all the way back to down 4 now. These Knights have a lot of heart.
Yeah, about midway through the second quarter, this game looked about over, but it wasn't at all.
Yeah, I mean, you think the game started, Edgewood had that big run to start the game before Northwest had any points, but Northwest has come screaming back.
They sure have. They've really picked it up defensively here in the second half.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job rotating over to pick up guys on man-to-man defense. That full court press is causing all kinds of problems for the Cougars.
They are. They're finding the open man on the offensive end.
Yeah.
Sanders has had great success getting open.
Yeah, he's been a huge part of the success the Knights are having tonight.
And Nuri has played very well defensively.
Yeah. Northwest to inbound the ball now. They're going to work the perimeter. He pulls up from 3. In and out, but the Cougars come up with the rebound.
That was so close.
So Edgewood going to take over here. They're going to work the perimeter again. And that's where they like to play, is out deep. Coaches wanted to travel. They're not going to get that. And he hits the rim, and here come the Northwest Knights. He pulls up from 3, and that goes in and out, but the Cougars come down with it. And they strip it again. Loose ball, no foul. And they are letting them play tonight. And Northwest can't get that one to fall. Edgewood with the rebound.
Shepard picks himself off the floor for the 4th time tonight.
He's going to need some ice after this game.
Yeah, he sure is.
Edgewood going to move it now. They're going to work that perimeter. That's their favorite spot to be tonight. He's going to drive, kicks it back out, working it around again. He gets a screen. Northwest rotates over. Cross-court pass. He's got a shot. And he can't get it to fall. Northwest with a rebound. Here come the Knights pushing it up the floor. They're going to work it around. He's going to drive. And we got a travel on Northwest. The Northwest coaches want a foul, but they're not going to get it. It's going to be a travel and Edgewood ball.
Yeah, they thought that he
Let's take a look here.
was grabbed by number 15 right there.
Yeah, I think an argument could be made there.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I thought when I saw it in real time.
Unfortunately, we're not the refs, and our opinion doesn't matter on it.
No.
Edgewood going to try and break that press, and they do. Nice little move there to get free. They dump it down low, and he's got a nice little easy basket there.
Okay, Scott. 6-point game.
Northwest going to slow the pace down a little bit here. Drives to the hole, and we've got a foul, I believe, on Edgewood.
Yeah, I think they're going to call it on Brooks. No.
Nope, Frazier.
Frazier.
So we got 2 shots coming up for the Knights here. He makes the first one, cuts the lead to 5. We got a substitution for Northwest. And he can't get the roll. Edgewood comes down with it. The Cougars going to push it up the floor. Looks for a screen, he gets it, but the Knights do a nice job rotating over. Edgewood going to work it way deep here. Gets a screen, but they get a nice job of picking up his man there. He's staying right with him. Loose ball. He's double teamed, he's trapped him. Gets rid of it.
Oh, they got
Goes up and gets it. Nice job there by Edgewood. Nice steal. Here comes Northwest. What are we going to see? And he just goes for the easy lay-in. And he cuts that lead right on down to 3 points here with just under 4 minutes to go. And do not count out the, and he strips it again. And he cuts the lead to 1. Oh, the Knights have clawed all the way back from 19 down to 1 down. Edgewood breaks the press. He's going up for it. He slams it home. What a play there by Frazier. And that is what the kids today call a posterizing. Let's take another look at this.
Yeah.
The nice little break there by Northwest. The easy lay-in. But then Edgewood, Frazier gets a wide open and bang right over the top of him. And 1, so he's going to be shooting a free throw here. And that'll be all over the highlight reels tonight, folks.
It sure will.
He misses the free throw, so it's going to stay a 3-point game. Northwest going to push it up here with just under 3.5 to go. And the shot's blocked. No call there. Edgewood takes over. He strips it loose. Here come the Knights. He drives to the hole. No good. Shepard hits the ground again.
He's on the floor. It's the 5th time tonight. He's got scratches all over him. He couldn't believe he didn't call the foul call there.
Personal foul, Edgewood, number 3.
We're going to be shooting 2 here for Northwest. And guess who? Sanders at the line again for Northwest.
Shooting 2 for Northwest, number 12, Darius Sanders.
Northwest in the bonus here. He makes the first one. Cuts the lead to 2. Couple substitutions here. Looking to make this a 1-point game with this free throw. And he hits them both, and we have got a 1-point game again as the Cougars take over, and Edgewood has to get it by this impressive press by Northwest, and they double team him. He picks it up. He's got nowhere to go. He gets rid of it. Northwest pressing again. They get the ball. Battle for the ball. The fans screaming for a 10-second violation. And Edgewood apparently called a timeout before the 10 seconds. The Northwest coaches are hot right now after wanting a 10-second violation that they are not getting.
I kept waiting for the whistle to blow.
The coaches for Northwest are hot over that one.
Yeah, they sure are.
This has been a very impressive game, well played by both teams. We got just under 3 minutes to go. It's a 1-point game. The Northwest crowd is going nuts here in this one. They are behind their Knights here at the Castle.
The Cougars have looked a little tired, haven't they?
Yeah, Northwest has got all the momentum right now, and they look like they can keep on going.
Yeah, there's more zip in Northwest and Knights' legs than there are in the Cougars' legs right now. And the fatigue, I think, is showing up in this problems handling the ball in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Because there have been a lot of steals.
Momentum does a lot to carry you when you're tired. So Edgewood's going to inbound the ball here. They try to break the press, and they do. And they strip it again. Loose ball. Edgewood comes up with it. And Northwest has ramped up their defense here in the second half by a lot, and they are doing a lot of good things. Cross-court pass, goes to the lane. He can't get the layup to fall, and we have a foul called after the rebound by Northwest.
Oh,
listen to this Knights crowd get behind their home team.
That was a disaster play for the Cougars. They had an open layup. It was missed, and then the foul. And Sanders is at the line. But the last person the Cougars want to see standing on the free throw.
Absolutely, shooting 1-1 here as they're in the bonus. And he misses the first one, so we stay with a 1-point lead for Edgewood.
Oh, Edgewood dodged a bullet there.
Cougars going to push it up the floor here. And we got a carry here, and that's going to be Northwest ball.
Oh.
Another unforced error there by the Cougars.
The Cougars coach was imploring his players to cool down, slow down.
Yeah, Northwest seems to be thriving with that fast-paced game right now. Edgewood, if you're Edgewood, you might want to start slowing the pace down a little bit here to just catch your breath.
Yeah.
Sanders pulls up from three, and he can't get it to go.
It was open.
Rebounds it by Edgewood.
Shot was wide left.
There, now the Cougars going to slow the pace a little bit, which you almost have to do here in a 1-point game. Crowd getting behind the Knights here. Edgewood working the perimeter here. Northwest right in his face. Ball's up in the air. Northwest comes down with it. And we have a foul, and Shepard again hits the ground.
That's number 6 time off the floor. They're calling him for the foul.
And he gets called for his 3rd foul of the game.
There's a lot of frustration on Shepard's face right now.
So that means we have Horton at the line for Northwest shooting 1-1. And in and out, Edgewood comes down with it. So we remain at a 1-point game with a minute and a half to go. Exciting finish coming up, folks. Edgewood going to slow the pace down, work the perimeter around. We got a timeout, it looks like, by Edgewood.
Timeout, Edgewood.
The Edgewood coach is frustrated with something with the official.
He's blasting a referee over something.
Okay, now it looks like we don't have a timeout. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
Looks like they called a timeout, and then Edgewood said, no, we didn't call a timeout, so we're going to keep playing here.
Hey, Nick, we got 3 fouls. We got to start
There was no timeout charged to Edgewood.
And it appears there was no timeout, so
now Northwest has called one. Okay, so there is a timeout.
there is a timeout. It's just not by Edgewood, it's by Northwest.
Oh, boy.
Folks, stay tuned for this exciting finish of a 1-point game. We got a minute 23 to go. And the Knights, we've mentioned a few times, the Knights have been climbing back from a 19-point deficit. They cut this lead down to 1. And these kids have a lot of heart tonight. You can see there in that shot that both teams have a lot of fatigue as they're in their huddles there. But
yeah, they're hot, they're tired, they're thirsty.
So Edgewood going to take over here. A minute 23 to go.
Back up, Darius. Back to the corner, right? Simeon, get a finish. Switch that. Don't let it go corner.
They get the ball inbound. And we have a foul here, I believe, on Northwest.
Yeah, I think they're going to call this on number 2.
Horton took a tumble there, but he's going to get the foul. Edgewood gets the ball back in. Clock is ticking here, 1 point game. Drives to the ball, or the hole. And it's out of bounds, Northwest ball.
Well, Frazier got the ball, but they said one of his feet was over the line.
Minute 9 to go here, still a 1 point game. Knight's going to take the ball up the court here.
Well, there's so many what ifs in this game.
Yeah.
No matter who wins or loses, they're going to be talking about this game afterwards.
Both teams definitely deserve to win, but only one's going to. Picks up his dribble, he passes it around to work, and we got a timeout called by Northwest.
Timeout, Northwest.
47.5 seconds to go here in this one. It is still a 1 point game. Very much up in the air. Who's going to win this one?
Yeah, that's the Northwest coach. He's diagramming a play. I'm going to try to see here.
Northwest desperately looking for that first trip in the win column this season. They are fighting tooth and nail for it.
See, it looks like what they're going to try to do is get the ball and bring it up on the right, and then get it across the court over there underneath the basket on the left. But we know how plans work out sometimes.
Folks, once again, there's our information. If you want to become a volunteer for Waycross Community Media, you can call that number right there or visit the website and see if they have anything that would be interesting to you to be a part of it. So here we go. Northwest inbounds the ball. We got 46 seconds to go in this one, 1 point game.
I think they want to get to Sanders. See what happens here. Sanders is under the basket over there on the left.
And if you're Edgewood, you have to know he's going to be who they're looking for here because he's been all over the game with the score sheet. And they get it to him. He's going to drive. He gets it rid of it. They're going to work the perimeter here. 25 seconds to go, and we have a foul. And they called that on Edgewood. So
number 3.
Northwest heading to the line. And he'll be shooting 2 as they're in the double bonus now. So Northwest with a chance to take the lead here with these shots. And that's Horton at the line for the Knights.
The Cougars are letting the ref know about their displeasure.
He makes the first. We have a tie game.
Tie game.
Northwest has officially fought all the way back.
They've trailed this game the entire way.
So Horton looking to give the Knights their first lead of the night. And it will not fall. Loose ball. Edgewood comes down with it. Northwest going to trap him. And timeout Edgewood. An exciting finish coming up here, folks. We have just under 20 seconds, a tie ball game, 57-57. No matter what ends up happening in this game, you can't help but applaud the effort that Northwest has put in, because down 19 points early, you could have definitely just rolled over and quit, but these kids have fought all the way back, and they are not going to let this one go down without a fight.
No, they're not. They have hustled and hustled. They've been so effective in the backcourt. I'm just amazed by how many turnovers they've forced.
It's almost like Edgewood's not ready for it, because every time they inbound it, they've got at least 1 or 2 Knights right in their face every time, and they panic.
Yeah. And why they haven't held more men in the backcourt, I'm not quite sure. At some point, it's not a surprise what they're doing.
Northwest High School band doing their best to get this crowd up. The student section here at Northwest on their feet. So this is going to be Edgewood ball here with just under 20 seconds to go in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter. Anything can happen here. A loose ball. Edgewood comes up with it. We have a foul on Northwest.
We're going to call that on Hill, number 21.
There will be no shots. It was on the floor.
Hey, you got to sit down and guard.
And if he hadn't fouled him,
Yep, grabbed him right across the chest.
grabbed him across the chest.
Serious, don't let him foul get it. Elijah, make it hard. Switch this.
To an extent, you can understand that foul, so you don't give him an easy basket to take the lead back with not much time. But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
especially when you don't have them shooting free throws on it.
Yeah, it's not the worst foul.
We have another stoppage here. We got a foul on number 3 for Northwest. That's Willis.
Willis is first, team 6.
Northwest has to be careful here. They're one foul away from the bonus. Edgewood trying to set up one final shot here. 7 seconds to go, tie game. They're looking for that last shot. Is he going to get it off? He drives, puts it up. No good. We are heading to overtime.
Whoa.
Hope you weren't tired of basketball, folks, because we got another quarter for you. Teams will get a 1-minute intermission here, and we'll be right back at it. 57-57 to score after 4 quarters. And that wasn't enough to decide this one. And once again, the Northwest Knights battle back from down 19 early, come all the way back to tie this one and force overtime.
They did a great defensive stand here right on that last possession by the Cougars because they just could not get an open shot off. The Knights were all over them.
And that's one thing I've noticed throughout this entire game. Northwest defense has been very tough in this one.
It's gotten better and better and better as the game has gone on.
Yeah, they're riding that momentum. And the crowd's getting behind them. The student section's on their feet over there. Little extra basketball for you coming at you here. So we will have another tip-off here to start overtime. We're going to be playing a 4-minute overtime. So let's see if we can decide a winner here, if we got to go again.
Sanders against Frazier on the tip here.
2 of the highest scoring players on each team going. Edgewood wins the tip as they did to start the game.
Offensive.
Edgewood going to work it around. They work it back up top. He's going to drive. He kicks it back out. Edgewood just going to work the perimeter here. Edgewood in no hurry to try to drive the basket here. He got a guy cutting, but he's going to take it. Pulls up, drives, puts it up, and he's got it.
Oh, Frazier.
So Edgewood strikes first here in overtime. Northwest going to bring it up the floor. Plenty of time for Northwest, only 3 minutes to go. Works it down in the corner. Splits the defenders, kicks it back out. Drives the basket, puts it up, and we got ourselves a tie game again. A nice little running floater there.
Yeah.
These kids, oh, he strips it. And Northwest takes the lead. Northwest with the lead.
Finally have gotten a lead.
And he strips
Another
it again.
One.
Edgewood able to regain possession there. Puts it up, no good. Northwest with the ball. Here come the Knights. Northwest going to drive the basket. And we have a stoppage here. And we're going to be shooting shots here, it looks like. Looks like a foul on Edgewood.
Yeah, Hill is limping. Something's wrong with his, one of his
Don't know if
legs.
he rolled his ankle or what happened there.
Yeah,
He's
I didn't-
limping a little under the basket. All right, Northwest shooting 2, trying to make this a 2-possession game. The crowd here from Edgewood behind us getting loud. He makes the first. It's a 3-point game now.
Well, if the Knights can win this game, what a confidence builder this will be going into the conference season.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that can turn your whole season around if you win a game like this.
Yeah, especially against a conference opponent.
He hits them both, and it's a 4-point game. Northwest with a 2-possession lead here. Edgewood to inbound it, and they got to face that tough full-court press that Northwest has had all game. Edgewood able to break the press. He kicks it up top. They're going to drive, puts it up, and it's good. He cuts that lead down to 2. It's just over 2 minutes to go in this one. Northwest going to slow that pace down. They don't want to give Edgewood any more possessions. And we got timeout Northwest. And this has been an incredible game we've seen tonight, Tom.
Sure has. This is, boy, it doesn't get much better than this. So much athletic talent on both teams. Both teams have worked so hard for this win.
And just the effort and the heart that Northwest is putting into this thing. I mean, a lot of teams would just rolled over and died after being down 19 early.
Yeah.
These guys, they said, no, we're going to come right back at you.
Yeah, it says a lot about the character of the young fellows on the team. And the coaching staff for keeping them in the game. They've got the lead. It's a precarious lead, but it is a lead. And the Cougars have not been hitting the baskets as well here in the second half at all.
No, as hot as they started out in the first quarter, they've been.
They'd hit baskets like they were hitting in the first quarter for the rest of the game. This game would have been just a complete total blowout.
Yeah, because that was the way it looked when we started. It was heading towards that direction, but Northwest settled in and Edgewood cooled off.
Yeah.
Team's taking the floor again here with 1:58 to go in the overtime period. Northwest with a 63-61 lead, and they will get the ball here. If you're Northwest, you're going to want to slow that pace down here, and that's exactly what they were doing to start. He loses the handle, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Knights. So they got lucky there.
Yeah, I sure did. I thought we had a steal there for a moment, but no, it didn't happen that way.
There's another look at it. Yeah, he didn't get rid of the ball before his foot came down out of bounds. Northwest ball. And they're going to work that clock here with a 2-point lead. Northwest working the perimeter. Just a little under 1.5 minutes to go in overtime. He takes a 3.
The open shot.
Not going to get it, but they get the rebound. Edgewood getting aggressive with their defense now, and they have to. Northwest trying to play a little keep away here. He pokes it free. Scramble for the ball. Northwest comes up with it, puts up and he gets that one out of there. Northwest comes back up with it again. And they strip it.
There they got it.
And there's a foul. And we got number 21 from Northwest Hill going to get called for that foul.
Personal foul, Northwest.
Nice,
Number 21 decided.
exciting exchange there as we take a look at it on replay.
There was so many times I thought,
Frazier just said, get that out of here.
so many times in the sequence I thought that the Cougars had stolen the ball.
Yeah. Both teams fighting hard for that win, and we're shooting a 1-and-1 here as Edgewood's in the bonus. He misses it, and Northwest comes up with it. Big miss there. Northwest gets free, gets it down low. He swats it again, no foul. Here comes Edgewood. And we have a stoppage here, and that's going to be a foul.
We're going to call Sanders on that, I think. Here's the play. Right there.
I think you can make the argument that was all ball.
I can too, actually. I agree with that.
So we have Edgewood at the line shooting 1 and 1.
Good
These
there.
are big free throws, down 2 points.
Got one of their stars at the line here.
Crowd getting loud for Northwest. He makes the first. He cuts that lead down to 1. There's another look at it. He just swatted that on out of there. So here we go. This is to tie it here with under a minute. Puts it up. He misses it. That's a big miss, and Northwest comes up with it. He gets by. Northwest at this point, are they just going to try and run the clock? And we have a foul. No, we have a timeout by Northwest.
Timeout, Northwest.
An exciting finish coming up, folks. A little over 30 seconds to go. Northwest with a 63-62 lead here in overtime.
So if you're the Knights, you're going to try to play keep away here.
And if you're Edgewood, you almost have to start fouling soon.
Yeah, very soon, yeah. But don't foul Sanders.
Yeah, don't foul Sanders. He's been tearing it up for Northwest. It doesn't get much better than this starting off your weekend, folks. Watching a hard-fought basketball game here. Can't beat this action. So here we go. A little over 30 seconds to go here. Northwest ball up 1 point. So here we go. Exciting finish coming up, folks. They inbound the ball. Northwest just going to try and play keep away for a little bit here, and they foul. And that's going to be 2 shots here as they're in the double bonus.
So we'll send Hill up to the line.
Personal foul, Edgewood. Number 5, John Shepard. His fourth personal.
So Hill is a player who was limping a few minutes ago.
And this is the first. So we'll see if that was a big miss here as they're only up 1 here with 1 more to go. Edgewood crowd behind us getting loud. And he misses them both. And we have over the back on Northwest, and that's going to be free throws for Edgewood.
Whoa.
Big call there.
Here's the replay. Ball comes up. They're calling Nuri over the back. Whoa.
This 13 time.
Yeah, substitution here for Northwest.
This is a 1-and-1, they're saying.
That was a big foul there by
It
Northwest.
sure was. So Frazier's been a big star for the Edgewood Cougars tonight. Now, the last time up there at the free throw line, he made 1 out of 2. Just desperately needs to make at least 1 here.
He hits the first, and we are tied up again, folks. This has been an incredible game.
Hey! Open down here, open, attack! Watch your head on them on defense. Coming down.
He hits them both, and Edgewood retakes the lead here with 25 seconds to go. Northwest has to push it here. He drives, and it's swatted away. Edgewood comes up with it, and we have a foul. Edgewood will be going to the line here.
Yeah, they're going to call Nuri for fouling number 5, Shepard. Shepard almost hit the floor again, but he managed to keep his footing.
I believe, we're going to be shooting 2 here as we're in the double bonus now. So these are two big shots here for Shepherd.
Yeah, if he can sink 2 of them, that will put the Edgewood Cougars in a strong position. But if he misses just 1,
Makes the first. So lead is now 2 for Edgewood. A big shot here. If he hits this, it's a 3-point game. And it's a 3-point game. Northwest has to go for that 3 or drive and hope they get an and 1. 18 seconds exactly. Here we go. They're going to work the perimeter here. They almost have to go for the 3. He takes it. No good. And that's going to go out of bounds, and that is Edgewood ball. And with 6.5 to go, that could be the end of it tonight. Northwest has to play some tough defense here with 6.5 seconds to go. They've got to get the ball back here.
The shot was short.
And we have the foul, and we're heading to the line for 2. So this could put this one away for the Cougars.
Yeah, sending Shepherd to the line. This might be curtains for the Knights if he just sinks 1 of these.
Northwest, number 2, Elijah Horton. His 4th personal.
It's a real shame somebody has to lose this game, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, both teams fought so hard in this one. Somebody's got to lose, though. That's how sports are. He makes it, and that makes that lead 4. And it's going to be very hard to get 2 possessions in here with 5.5 seconds to go. And we got a timeout by Edgewood. This has been an absolutely incredible game.
It has, and I'm looking at the dejected faces over here on the Northwest bench.
Yeah.
I think they thought they had this one, and it looked like they did a little while ago.
Yeah. But I mean, even if Northwest does end up losing this game, they have nothing to hang their heads about the way they fought in this one. These kids showed a lot of heart tonight.
Yeah, they're going to be sorely disappointed they don't have a win on their column, but boy, to come back the way they did.
Yeah, and I know moral victories don't really count for much, but this is definitely one they can build on with the effort they showed tonight.
That's what I think. You're going into your conference schedule now, and boy, if you can carry this over, you can do things. And this is, like I said earlier, this is a game of what ifs. There's been so many what ifs in this game.
Absolutely. So Edgewood has all their guys back here as they have a guy at the line shooting 2. Or shooting 1, I'm sorry.
Oh,
he misses it. Northwest has to score twice in 5 seconds here. Puts up a deep 3, no good, and that will do it. Edgewood able to sneak this one out, 67-63, in an absolutely thrilling overtime game here. And Northwest has nothing to hang their heads about on that one. These guys fought very hard in this one. So that will wrap up our coverage tonight. Northwest falling to 0-4, Edgewood to 3-1.